Welcome back to the Beauty Bulletin, your bi-weekly roundup of the biggest stories shaping the beauty world right now. Let's dive in. First up in industry news, L'Oreal is acquiring a major stake in Indian personal care company Innovist. L'Oreal has signed an agreement to acquire a majority stake in the brand, expanding its presence in one of the world's fastest growing beauty markets. Innovist is the company behind haircare and skincare brands Bare Anatomy, Sunscoop, and Chemist at Play. L'Oreal said it has secured the right to acquire the remaining minority stake in the future and will begin consolidating Innovist sales once the transaction closes. Founded in 2019 by Rohit Chawla, Sifat Khurana, and Vimal Bola, Innovist develops and manufactures its products in-house through its own research, development, and manufacturing operations. Its brands are sold across India through brand-owned websites, major e-commerce platforms, rapid delivery services, and retail partners. Outside India, selected Bare Anatomy, Sunscoop, and Chemist at Play products are available through Amazon in the UK and through Walmart in the United States. Innovist founders will remain with the business as minority shareholders and continue to operate and scale the company in collaboration with L'Oreal India. Following the completion of the deal, Innovist brands will join L'Oreal's consumer product division's portfolio. Here's a quote from one of the founders, Rohit Chawla, on this acquisition. Quote, "We founded Innovist on the conviction that Indian consumers deserve beauty products built on real science with full transparency on formulation, and that these products could be made in India to global standards. This partnership with L'Oreal brings together a deep alignment in this vision and product philosophy, with the global scientific innovation resources to grow this ambition. Together, we see a significant opportunity to build the next generation of beauty brands." End quote. And lastly, here's a quote from Nicholas Hieronymus, the Chief Executive Officer of L'Oreal. Quote, "Our investment in this innovative Indian startup is a clear testament to our unwavering commitment to expanding L'Oreal's footprint in India. By bringing together the very best of L'Oreal's global expertise with Innovist's high-performing, science-led products and deep-rooting understanding of the Indian consumer, I believe we are poised to shape the future of beauty in this dynamic market." End quote. Also in industry news, Charlotte Tilbury has been appointed a Commander of the Order of the British Empire, or CBE, in the King's Birthday Honours 2026 for her services to the beauty and cosmetics industry. This honor marks the second royal recognition for the makeup artist turned entrepreneur, who previously received an MBE in 2018. Since launching her name brand in 2013, Tilbury has grown it into one of the UK's largest beauty businesses during a period in which the beauty British sector expanded from a valuation of approximately £17 billion to more than £31 billion. It has also grown rapidly from a domestic player into a global category leader. The business currently operates across 57 markets with more than 5,500 physical distribution points worldwide and employs a global workforce of over 3,000 people. Beyond her commercial interests, Tilbury acts as the global ambassador for enterprise for the King's Trust and serves as co-chair of the organization's global gala. Her philanthropic work also includes ambassadorial and partnership roles with Women for Women International, the Elton John AIDS Funds, Rocket Fund, and the Clooney Foundation for Justice. Here's a quote from Charlotte about receiving this honor. Quote, "I am deeply honored to receive a CBE in the King's Birthday Honours. Just over a decade ago, I had a vision to build the biggest British beauty brand and take it to the world. Today, Charlotte Tilbury is a multi-billion-pound British business, and I am proud that it has helped establish our beauty industry as one of the UK's most dynamic and influential business sectors." End quote. And next up in launches, we have a few new launches from brands the last couple weeks. The first up is coming from Violette FR again. However, this is more of an expansion on one of their cult favorites. They're going to be releasing tinted versions of their fan favorite Balm Amour. The original Balm Amour was actually a result of a 6-year search for a formula that really just does it all, powered by skin-grade actives for clinically smoother, fuller, more hydrated lips. Now, the cool thing about this formula is it's actually a waterless formula, and it really wraps the lips in a cushiony comfort feel, and those potent ingredients will work beneath the surface as you are wearing this beautiful lip balm. So those skin grade actives include phytocollagen, natural peptides, and also moisture locking butters that help cushion, restore, and visibly smooth the lips. The other thing I really like about this packaging is it comes with a cooling, kind of sensorial ceramic applicator. And it's just like a nice feeling of having something a little cooling on your lips as you're putting on a very nourishing lip balm. And so as soon as this came out, it became a fan favorite. The original Balm Amore is a clear balm, and so they're going to be releasing 3 tinted shades in that same formula. So the 3 new shades include Dahlia Noir, which is a neutral berry, Noisette, which is a cool tone brown, and Rose Latte, which is a neutral pink. So for all of you who are wanting some tints in that formula, if you're a fan of the original formula and you're looking for some new shades for summer, these will officially be available tomorrow, June 24th, over on Violette's website. And next up in releases, we have a new release from suncare brand Naked Sundays. They've just come out with Cabana Milk Mineral Barrier Fluid SPF 50, and this is actually a primer and a sunscreen, which is a trend that seems to be happening more recently, having those kind of double duty lightweight mineral sunscreens that work as a priming base while also supporting the skin barrier and boosting hydration. So this is a vegan-friendly mineral, like I said, sunscreen formula that's developed for all skin type, including sensitive and acne-prone skin, and it delivers UVA and UVB broad spectrum protection while also soothing redness, which is, my ears are perked, and they do that with ingredients like marshmallow root, black rice extract, and hyaluronic acid. Once applied on its own as either a protective layer or as a soothing base under makeup, the antioxidant-rich SPF provides a glowy, your skin but better finish. This SPF 50 retails for $36 and is currently available on their website directly or over at Ulta. And something I noticed as well with this release, they launched a Cabana Milk mini bar bundle, which pairs the mineral sunscreen with a holographic brush and a limited edition Cabana Cooler Cosmetics fridge in a matching shade of purple. So all of their packaging comes in this beautiful purple color. And so this fridge is this beautiful like lavender pale purple shade. So if you're someone who wants a cosmetics fridge and you're looking for a new sunscreen, that bundle, that might be for you. And last up in new launches, this was big news this week. e.l.f. Beauty has launched haircare. e.l.f. Beauty is expanding into haircare with the launch of e.l.f. Hair. This is a 6-piece collection designed to deliver prestige-inspired products at accessible price points. And I mean, we're talking under $10 for everything. This move follows a successful trial run earlier this year, which saw the brand dip a toe in the market with 2 limited edition styling products, the Power Grip Styling Wand and the Power Grip Hair Gel and Brush Bundle. The strategy behind the launch was to give the community exactly what it's been asking for. According to internal metrics, an overwhelming 77% of e.l.f.'s fan base had already been begging for a hair care line. And when it comes to that steal of a price, everything sits between $6 and $10. So let me go through some of the products that they're releasing. The Never Thirsty Moisturizing Shampoo gives you a satisfying thick lather, which I love, that actually shifts stubborn dry shampoo and oil, but won't leave your ends feeling like straw. Then they have the Never Thirsty Moisturizing Conditioner that detangles and softens without leaving your hair completely flat. Both of these products have a juicy, fruity scent that is said to linger long after rinsing. And then when it comes to their styling, they have the Gloss Mode Treatment Oil that protects against heat damage, strengthens your strands, and gives you that glassy, incredibly expensive looking shine. And that scent is vanilla and peony. And then they have a Humidity Hero Anti-Frizz Styling Spray, which helps activate a shield on your hair before blow drying that helps repel moisture. 3 in Wonder Magic Styling Cream is a multitasker that defines curls, preps a bouncy blowout, and keeps everything in place with a soft, flexible fold. And lastly, they have a 3 in Wonder Magic Styling Cream Wand, which is the exact same formula, but just with a tiny mascara style wand applicator, which helps kind of slick back any flyaways or tightening up edges. And obviously it's easy enough to just throw in your bag. It's going to be available first on TikTok Shop. I believe it already is. And then it will be rolling out at Target again tomorrow, June 24th. And I'm going to end with a quote from Corey Marchesauto, the president of e.l.f. Brands, about this new launch. Quote, "Our community has been asking us to bring e.l.f. affordable, luxury into hair, and we listened. e.l.f. hair is a natural next step, rooted in our belief that the best of beauty should be accessible to every eye, lip, face, and now hair. Our community does more than influence what we do, they help shape it. We take their insights and turn them into something meaningful with a little wit and a lot of intention. This is just the beginning of e.l.f. hair, and we will continue to listen to the signals the community sends us on what they want next. And in celebrity partnership news, Madonna becomes Kiko Milano's global brand ambassador. The Queen of Pop fronts Kiko Milano's bold new campaign, The Kiko Show, marking a major new chapter for the Italian beauty brand as it begins to expand across the United States. Also, just side note, it is its first ever global brand ambassador. So the Kiko Show is a cinematic campaign that signals a new era for the Italian beauty brand, combining high-performance beauty products with a message of self-expression, confidence, and accessibility. The campaign is anchored by a provocative question posed by Madonna herself: have you met Kiko? Photographed by acclaimed Brazilian photographer Rafael Pavarotti, the campaign sees Madonna moving through a series of striking beauty personas against immersive LED backdrops. The visuals are accompanied by an exclusive remix of her latest single, Bring Your Love, produced by longtime collaborator Stuart Price. Creative makeup direction was led by Kiko Milano's global makeup artistry creative director, Marcello Gutierrez. More than a celebrity partnership, the Kiko Show aims to spotlight the brand's Italian heritage and their commitment to making trend-led beauty accessible. Founded in Milan in 1997, Kiko Milano has built its reputation on creating Italian-engineered formulas at approachable price points, a philosophy encapsulated in the campaign's tagline, "Smart girls don't overpay." Throughout the campaign, Madonna embodies what the brand describes as the modern Kiko woman, bold, playful, and impossible to ignore. The visuals celebrate the shared Italian roots between the artist and the beauty label, while highlighting some of Kiko Milano's best-selling products, including the Unlimited Double Touch Liquid Lipstick, the 3D Hydra Lip Gloss, the Maxi Mod Mascara, the High Pigment Wet and Dry Eyeshadow, the Long-Lasting Eyeshadow Stick, and the Ultimate Pen Eyeliner. Now, I'm not going to lie, I have always wanted to try that lip gloss. It has a very beautiful packaging. It's kind of like a flat, rounded packaging. I'm excited for it to start kind of growing across the US. I don't know where to get it here, so I hope that it starts to expand even more. I paused to look it up, and you can just buy it on their website. I don't know why I always thought I couldn't access it, but I think it's also available at Macy's. But I'm going to assume that they're going to start rolling out maybe in more retailers. Obviously, they're trying to get more US consumers aware of the product by using someone like Madonna. And here's a quote from Drew Elliott, the chief brand officer of Kiko Milano. Quote, "Madonna is the blueprint. She's everything. Working with Madonna let us push Kiko Milano to the next level. It's designed to demand an audience just like our muse and just like the products themselves." End quote. And lastly, in celebrity partnerships, Kaia Gerber has landed a new creative role at Uni. Actress and model Kaia Gerber is bringing her effortless style to the beauty space, signing on as the inaugural creative partner in residence for Alexandra Keating's premium body care Uni. Moving beyond a traditional celebrity partnership, Gerber will work closely with Uni on content, product development, marketing initiatives, and the brand's wider creative vision. The collaboration actually came about naturally, simply because Gerber just loved the line. And after receiving a selection of Uni's essentials as a gift, she particularly fell for the brand's cult favorite 24-hour body serum and personally reached out to Keating directly to let her know. What started as a simple message soon evolved into an ongoing conversation and ultimately a formal partnership. The partnership officially will make its debut via a new campaign showcasing Uni's best-selling hero products, including that 24-hour body serum, the plush marine shower oil, and the golden microalgae body oil. The campaign will come as Uni is continuing to build on its expansion, including its UK debut at Space NK, and will also expand its partnership with Ulta Beauty, rolling out to all 1,600 plus stores across the US starting in July. Here's a quote from Gerber about joining Uni. Quote, "What resonates with me about Uni is that it's built around the idea that body care shouldn't be an afterthought. That philosophy already matched how I live, which made the partnership feel genuine from the start. I've always taken care of my body with the same intention as my face, and Uni makes that feel really effortless. What I love about the 24-hour body serum and the golden microalgae body oil is that they are incredibly moisturizing, but absorb so quickly. They don't feel sticky and don't transfer onto your clothes or onto other people, unless they wanted to. End quote. And for owner Keating, bringing Gerber into the fold was a completely natural progression for the brand, which merges her own Australian coastal roots with the high-end wellness, luxury, and beauty culture of Los Angeles. Here's what she had to say. Quote, Kaia approaches her body with real intention in the gym and in how she cares for her skin afterwards. She genuinely believes that body care deserves the same thought and quality as skincare, which is precisely what Uni was built on. We are skincare for your body, and Kaia lives that philosophy every day. Partnering with Kaia felt effortless from the moment she reached out. She wasn't introduced to Uni through a deal. She found us, fell in love with the products, and came to us. That kind of authenticity is everything. End quote. All right, and the last story for this beauty bulletin, another L'Oreal. We're going to bookend with L'Oreal, I guess, today. L'Oreal is going to go all in on AI. L'Oreal is expanding its artificial intelligence ambitions from the laboratory to the shopping cart. At Viva Tech 2026, the beauty giant announced a sweeping partnership with OpenAI that touches nearly every part of its value chain, from a virtual makeup try-on and conversational commerce to microbiome research and generative content creation. The move positions OpenAI as a foundational partner in L'Oreal's broader transformative AI strategy and marks one of the most comprehensive AI deployments yet announced by a beauty company. The collaboration is structured around two pillars, an AI-powered consumer journey and AI-powered business functions, reflecting L'Oreal's belief that AI will simultaneously reshape how consumers discover beauty products and how those products are developed. On the consumer side, Maybelline New York will bring virtual makeup try-on directly into ChatGPT through L'Oreal's ModiFace technology, creating a conversational pathway from beauty device to product visualization. Oh, I don't think I like that. The company is also working with OpenAI to improve product discovery for brands including Lancome and Kerastase within ChatGPT's growing commerce ecosystems. And perhaps most noticeably, SkinCeuticals, CeraVe, and Garnier will participate in OpenAI's global advertising pilot, placing L'Oreal among the first beauty companies experimenting with AI-native advertising at the moment of consumer intent. This initiative reflects a growing belief among marketers that large language models could become an increasingly important discovery channel, potentially rivaling traditional search and social platforms. So basically saying instead of using Google or even Amazon or going on Instagram or TikTok shop, they're thinking that in the future, you'll just go to your ChatGPT or your Claude or whatever and just ask them to give you beauty suggestions, and that's how you find your products through one of those LLMs instead of through a traditional way that you've looked for makeup before. L'Oreal appears uniquely positioned to execute at scale as well. The company says 73,000 employees have already been trained on generative AI tools and are supported by internal platforms including L'Oreal GPT and personalized AI assistants. For beauty industry observers, the significance extends beyond any individual technology announcement. This latest move suggests that AI is evolving from simply being a productivity tool into core infrastructure for beauty companies, influencing everything from ingredient discovery and biological research to advertising, placements, and product recommendation. Obviously, as the beauty industry becomes much more data-driven, the competitive advantage may actually rest more on the companies that are starting to understand how to effectively use AI to help discover ingredients, to help any breakthroughs, to help generate insights for who's looking, what kind of consumers are clicking, and also just reaching those consumers at precisely the right moment. So this is the future, everyone. Buckle up. From a CBE for Charlotte to L'Oreal GPT, that's your roundup of this week's top beauty stories. Stay tuned for the next Beauty Bulletin as we track the shifts shaping how we shop, wear, and experience beauty. And please don't forget to like, rate, subscribe, and share. I'll see you next time.